Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery. And this is Ragnar, my 10 needle. Oh, I can't see, Don. What'd you do?
You're still up.
Oh.
I gotta do other things. You have to bear with me.
Oh, I was watching the top monitor. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, today we're kind of... Oh, I hope that cord doesn't fall down. We're jerry-rigging everything because we sold... You're going to be right in front of the camera.
Oh, man. All right. I don't know if I can do it from back here.
We sold McDreamy, and the new Luminaire guy was supposed to be here yesterday, and it didn't show up, so we're kind of scrambling. We did get 2 new cameras. So this is one of them. And the one on the 10 needle is the other one, and they are fantastic. It's going to make all the difference.
Definite improvement.
Yeah, so remember that the 10 needle is much, much louder than a single needle. So it may be difficult to hear me, but I'm going to try to sit over here. The mic is right here. So we've jerry-rigged it. There's cords everywhere. If I were to step forward, I'd probably fall and hit my head on the mic because I've done it about 10 times. But anyways, we're going to have fun. We are going to be stitching out the small town charm, and this time it's a flower shop. So I have my 10 needle all loaded up with beautiful colors, spring colors, nice and bright. I think it's going to be fun. And we don't have another camera that can reach all the way over here so you can see Ragnar's face. But I will tell you guys what I am doing. And I guess we should get started. I forgot to introduce Don way on the other side of my office.
Hello over there.
I don't know if you can hear him way over there, but so yeah, we might have to do videos like this a few times. We're not really sure when the new machine's going to come in, but you know, what are you going to do? We're just going to work with what we've got. By the way, this is my favorite oversized sweatshirt I did a video on this. Beautiful monogram embroidery, and of course down the sleeves. I always love doing that in gray and red, so yay. And I like wearing big sweatshirts because I'm comfy. So let's go to the intro, Dawn, and then let's go to the machine. Okay, so hey, look where I put my subscribe. Isn't that cool? Now you can see, you can really see, this is the difference in cameras. You can really see the stitching.
You're moving it and it's messing with the autofocus.
Okay, well, we shouldn't have autofocus on. First day with your new cameras?
Might be.
Might be. Okay, so, everyone, I lost track of time. Karina, don't lose track of time. You can't do that. We don't have a desk view either. What you see is what you get here. But I'm here, so it's okay. So, hi, Lynn. Who else? Jackie Burke, hello. Judy Quilt, of course, hello. Sarah, hello. Did I say hi to Lynn? Lynn. All right, what's going on with the focus there, Don?
I turned off autofocus, but it didn't give me the numbers, so it took me a second to fix it.
Okay.
We're good.
He took off autofocus and ready to go. So, our first step is going to be the outline. So, let's get started. Now, remember I told you it's going to be a bit louder. I'll try to move closer to the microphone.
Hopefully they can still hear you.
Well, we've done this before and I had to shout.
Yes.
Over it. So, and I don't want to trip and knock the camera completely over, so I'm going to be a little careful. It's kind of fun, but you know, what are you going to do? So I'm going to hit a reserve stop. You guys can't see this, but I want it to do the outline and then stop. So unlock, and we're going to go. And he is going to my anchor. So one of the 10 colors has to be undefined. See how much louder he is? Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, well, they'll let us know. I'm kind of turned to the microphone, so it should be okay. So that is our outline. Oh, by the way, I should explain. I am doing the 5x7, but what I did is I put it on an 8x8 so I could turn it this way so you guys could see it better. Otherwise, most of the time it's going to be under the machine, and I didn't think that would be the greatest. So that doesn't fit.
I love Ragnar's eyes.
Yes, Ragnar's eyes have been around for a long time, Dawn. Isn't they cute? Alright, I got a big fabric pile. I think Lynn was talking about pink. So we...
Are you doing it? You're doing pink?
I'm doing pink. Hey, that shows up pretty well. I like our new cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna have to go back one because I would like that stitched down. Because I do know that we have an issue with this file. There is no satin stitches on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna worry about the satin stitches, or I'll do them after. What I'm gonna do is make the satin stitches and put a zip file in the group so you can have them. It was just an omission on, they just forgot about it, so it's okay. So, okay, that's down. The next step, he's very musical, is going to be the bricks. Now, I need to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lynn's giddy like a schoolgirl with her.
With her what?
With the pink you're doing.
Oh, I knew you'd like it, Lynn. So now we're gonna stitch the bricking. I'd like everyone to notice that I do not put my hands anywhere close on this machine. He's a little more vicious than McDreamy would be. And I do like my hands. So I'm just doing a brown for the bricks. I mean, if you're going to have a flower shop, you got to have a flower building. So everybody stay tuned to the end because I named my machine something, or my flower shop, something really funny. So it's just kind of a brown color. I should have chosen maybe white for the bricks. Are you messing with the color, Don? We're not, it's very shadowy because we don't have all of our lighting set up as we normally do. So, yeah. What's next? Okay, so right this minute, I am gonna have to pull this off. I know, I moved out of the way. Pull this off, and I'm gonna have to cut around this without hitting the camera.
Oh no, where did you go?
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. The loud truck neighbor just started his loud truck. How amusing. So I'm just trimming. Hopefully you guys can't hear loud truck neighbor. Cut, 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 cut.
We can see the corner. Are you cutting?
Can ya? Well, we don't have we don't have cords long enough to reach over here. Here's a little trick with the multi-needle machine. This is the B hoop, so it's the 8x8. You have to change the arms to use it. But I always put it with the B facing like top right-hand corner because it's really easy to put the hoop in backwards because it goes both ways. So I always make sure I do it like that. I've done it. Ask me how I know. I'm sure many people have done it.
I
I've done it. So the next step is just a line. So I know that means we're going to be doing some fabric flipping. So put reserve stop. So reserve stop is so it stops after each one.
Phyllis is asking if you've disclosed the name from.
Nope. Not until he gets here. It just didn't pick up the bobbin. So. Oh, and I pulled the green out. Darn it. Yeah, this is awkward because the camera's in the way. When do I ever stitch that a camera isn't in the way?
It's just not meant to be.
Oh, I know. It's okay. I can deal with it. So let's see if that'll stitch. It just didn't pick up the bobbin. So. Little bubble in there. Oh, I'm gonna require to do that again, but yes, thank you. So we're gonna fold it back, and I'm just gonna finger press it here, which is cool. Looking good, huh? I thought the pink and green would look really good. So yes, I'm going to do reserve stop again so we can take it one at a time. Hello, Dawn. Thank you, Karina. I'll be able to watch the conversations a little bit more. So there we go. So now we have our sidewalk, and it's going to stitch it all down, which is cool. So green sidewalk with stuff. Sandy says, sorry your Luminaire didn't arrive, but it's nice to see Ragnar. I actually really enjoy Ragnar. He's kind of fun. Okay, so now we've done this. I'm going to leave the trimming on this because it doesn't matter. And I just realized that I did not pick fabric for a door. We could do a yellow door. Yellow? I think we will. So, first step is the outline. So, placement, so we know where to place it. Everything's smaller than I think it will be for some reason. That's okay. I got something really cute for the window, too. There, kind of a polka dot orange yellow door. All right, thank you, McDreamy. I'm probably going to say that forever, McDreamy. And we're just stitching that down. Beautiful. I like it. So one of the nice things about these multi-needles, you don't always have to take the hoop off of the machine. I'm going to do a frame forward. And it's in the bottom right-hand corner. And see what it does? It just pushes the frame out. If you are in Hatch, and you know Hatch and E4, when you create it, it says frame out position. That's what this is for.
It's handy.
Yeah. So in Hatch, you can set, and E4, you can set the position of the frame out so it's not as awkward as what I just did. You could have it, come out further. Only if your machine does a frame out. If it doesn't do a frame out, then don't worry about it. But if you were wondering what that meant, this is it. Judy Quilt, I'll clean everything off for you. All right, and then I'm going to put the frame back into the position. So, super easy. Is it skipping? Are we okay?
We're good.
Okay. So now we're going to do the outline of the door. And we're going to do satin stitches. I love it. So now while this part is stitching, I can be a little bit closer to the mic. And let's see. Those are the colors of my house except for the pink, Lynn says. Isabel, thank you. Wish your new machine arrives soon. Yeah, I know, me too. I know. Let's see. I had to change from TV to computer as it was freezing up. Ah, yeah. You know, YouTube has changed a whole bunch of things. I now have to pay taxes, American taxes, for anything. It's kind of crazy. So, can you guys hear me okay? I know the machine is loud, but look at how fast it's going. Now remember, this is live. I'm not speeding it up, right? Oh, it is freezing. Oh well. I can't hear you. Oh, okay. New cameras, we just took them out of the box this morning, so hear you just fine. All right. So good to be back in the mood to embroider. All right, Jill, welcome back. I know I've been kind of stressed this week. I don't know why. I've done some digitizing, but I haven't done any stitching, so this is wonderful to hear it. On the 10 needle, do you have to load all the design colors ahead of time? Yes, you do. You have to tell the machine, you have 10 threads, and you name them, sort of thing, and you have to make sure they match. So, yeah, you load it, and then if you have PEDesign, you can do it at your computer and just send it over. You just remember what you called all the threads. Once you get the hang of it, it's super fast. Nice to see the 10 needle work. I know. I do use the 10 needle. I'm gonna actually start using it more. Sometimes I just can't tolerate the noise for some reason, but if I'm doing a long project with, 10 thread changes, that's what I use him for. So, yeah. Love seeing your 10 needle. I have a Baby Lock Valiant. Awesome. I like it. He has a table, but if I put the table on, then the camera has to be further away. So, Cindy says, thank you for showing us techniques. Yeah, I'm all about the techniques, man. It's what makes it fun. And it's kind of fun to use a different machine before we get the new machine, and there's no ETA on the new machine either, by the way. We have no idea. Oh, the pretty woodwork on it. What's Misha saying? If you have issues watching from a smart TV, be sure your YouTube app is updated. Yep. It's always about the updates. For sure. And thanks for mentioning that, Misha. I don't watch myself on TV. Oh, by the way, I'm very excited. The podcast, and if you haven't checked out the podcast, it's called Embroidery Talk with Sue, and it is available on Apple now. So you can go to Apple Podcasts and subscribe to it. And leave a comment and whatever. Reserve stock. Okay, this is the fun part that I hope. This is the window. So, one last applique. Oh no, where'd my guy go? Oh no. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's way smaller than I thought. Okay. So, I fussy cut this. We're basically just going to have the eyes, which I'm cool with. So I just want to try to make sure the eyes are in there. It's smaller than I thought. I could have looked at the instructions, but Nah, I'm gonna wing it. Okay, so let's see if this is gonna work. Oh, I got the eyes in. Ha! Oh, I got the mouth in too! Yes! Yes! For fussy cutting! Now, I have it on stop, so it will stop even though it changes colors over. And I'm gonna do my frame out option, which is handy. Oh, that's so perfect. Don't you like that, Don?
That's cute.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
I didn't know you were doing that.
Well, I don't tell you everything that I'm doing, man.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's perfect. I'm pretty happy with myself. I haven't done any stitching all week, so whatever makes me giggle, right? And okay. Now this is going to stitch the satin stitches, which I have in gray, which I think will be fine. And then after this, it's all stitching, baby, which is perfect. So satin stitches, and then we're gonna start with flowers and so much more. All right, I'm gonna scoot back over here where I have everything. I'm right under the mic. Going to the Apple App Store right now. I'll let you know if I was successful. Yay! It is Embroidery Talk with Sue. So it's available on Spotify. I put a couple of links in. It just got accepted into iTunes podcast. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you already have the app on it. It's like a purple icon on it. And then you just browse and you find Embroidery Talk with Sue and you can subscribe to it. Oh, not everybody uses it. Okay, so we want yellow. Oh, look at my pumpkin. All right, we're going to start with... Oh, no, this is the doorknob. I don't know why I left it as yellow, but that's okay. Might have to bling it up there. It's not going to show up too well. But that's okay. My pumpkin is so cute, Dawn. Well, Eileen Roche said that she wanted to see what everyone's going to do with their windows, and I just happened to pick it perfectly. I found the podcast and just subscribed. Yay, we're going to do it weekly, and I'm going to aim for Wednesdays. So the first one, we're being kind of silly. It's never going to be serious. But I don't have as many limitations on a podcast as I do on YouTube. So it's going to be fun. So I'm going to ask Lynn to come on and do an interview. And then I'd like to interview a bunch of you guys. And I thought that would be really fun to do because it's just voice and I can edit it if anyone drops an F-bomb or something like that. Try me, but no, I would never subscribe to the podcast. All right, hello Sue and Dawn, the man, and you are all here. I just need to say hi before I go to my shed. Well, hi Tom, hi Norseman, glad you're here. I'm hoping McDreamy took his gremlins with him. So, in the podcast at the end, I reveal kind of my top idea for the name of the new machine. I'm not going to do anything until I get them here and set up, unless I come up with something fantastic. So far, the goal is to beat the name McDreamy, so... That was another suggestion, because I'm probably going to say McDreamy forever. Sir McDreamy II. or something like that. We thought it would be a little bit funny, but yeah. Don did great on his first podcast. Loved it. Yeah, he's kind of a background kind of person. It's funny. What's the matter? Well, they all told me it's fine. Oh, okay. I love that. Oh, Karina, you love that name, Sir McDreamy II. So not the number 2, like a royal name. Sir McDreamy II. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just want the darn thing to get here. So, and we have no idea when it's going to get here. When it does. Hi! Don's waving at me from way over there. Lynn, you know the layout of my office. So Don's at my computer, the place with all the monitors, and I'm pretty much like behind where McDreamy used to be. So yeah, Zeus. So thanks for stopping in, the Norseman. We always appreciate you saying hi. So hi for sure. Sir McLoomy. Yeah, it's fun. No gremlins allowed. Well, you tell him, Karina. And Isabel. And everyone. No gremlins on the new machine. But like I said, it's got to get here first. I kind of had a little bit of a rough week. I did some stuff, but not my usual amount, I guess. I don't know. I was kind of anxious for the machine to get here. And then, of course, disappointed that it didn't. So, this week, I am just going to happily use Ragnar, the 10 needle, until my machine gets here. So, we're going to hope for next week, but no promises. You know, nothing. No King Arthur. I want to be the knight in the round table. Alright, that's Karina let the secret out. That so far, that's my favorite name, is King Arthur. And a round table, you know, in the myth of King Arthur. The round table, he did that so that all of his knights were equal. No one was at the head of the table or in a position of power. So I thought that would be a really cool name, and you guys can be at my round table as often as we stitch. So fun. So I think the podcast, it was a lot of fun to do. We didn't do any editing, and Tank came by, and he somehow pulled out a whole drawer of thread and it crashed. And then Beatrice came down. She was kind of funny. She knew I was recording, and so she came down to ask if she could do her coffee. It's kind of loud, the espresso machine. She wasn't sure if she could because she didn't want to interrupt the podcast, which she was interrupting. So, Don's looking at me, making a face, laughing. I know, right? It's kind of fun. Tank was fun, Beth Price says. Yeah, how did he pull out, why did he pull out a drawer? See, he's learning his tricks from Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice can open cabinets and drawers to get into stuff, and he's obviously... Lynn says, Tank was hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, seriously, dude. Anyways, the part with B was awesome. Sometimes she's a millennial. We love her to pieces, but sometimes she's a millennial. Real life, the fun of real life. Well, that's what it's going to be on the podcast. So, you know, if I'm interviewing someone or chatting, I don't want to call it interviewing. If I'm embroidery chatting with someone and we break out in laughter because we're being silly, that's all going to stay in. So, I'm not worried about it at all. I just think it would be fun. Really fun. Okay, so that has stitched. This is the beauty part. I didn't have to get up or change the thread. So there are benefits to a multi-needle. You just let it go. Let it go. So I can't wait till it starts doing the pots and stuff. It's going to be really cute. And I have a nice bright lime green in there for some of the foliage. What's it doing? I don't know what color that's doing. Oh well, maybe I picked it wrong. No, I think it's gray. Valkyrie is also a good name. Yeah. Do we get a chat with Karina soon? Yes, 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 yes. So podcasts will be hopefully released every Wednesday. And if we do extras, then we do extras. So, but that's the goal for Wednesdays, because we're used to hanging out on Wednesdays. So we're gonna try to keep it that way for sure. So it'll be fun. Chat with Karina would be funny. Hey, well, you know what? That is exactly why I said I'll leave all the laughing in, because you know Karina and I are gonna crack up. She's hilarious. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I've just got the podcast and will listen later today. Alright, Joe, you'll like that. So I had talked about doing a podcast before, and I thought it would be really fun to do different things and chat with different people and talk about different things, so you can listen while you're stitching. You don't have to be focused and watching something. And I thought that would be a lot of fun to do it that way. Oh, we're starting on the flowers now. So this is the darker green that I'm using. And then there's a lighter green. So, cool. I would love to hear all the mods. Yeah, that is my idea, is to do a chat with the mods. Because they're wonderful people and they help the group out so much. I couldn't do any of this without the mods. And most of the mods are testers too, not all of them, but most of them are testers too, which is super help. And others in the OML game. Yeah, yes. Anyone who stands out or whatever, I'll send you guys a shout out and give you the topic of what we're going to talk about, and then we just go from there. So it won't be live. I can edit stuff, but I don't particularly want to, so we'll just do it like that. I might have to. Also in editing, I want to add sound effects and a little bit of music on it too. I think that would be fun. Could you put the name of the podcast here? I can't seem to find it. Are you on iTunes? It's Dawn could maybe put a link up, a direct link up to it. Not on the computer, but you can put it. He's just looking into that. So it's Embroidery Talk with Sue, and picture, there's flowers. It's kind of cool. I will listen while at work, helps get through the day. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. And it just for fun and something familiar, and you never know, you might learn something. Make sure you're not in the Apple App Store. Make sure you're in Podcast app. I had the same problem. Yes, not in the App Store. It's a podcast app. The icon is kind of purple, and once you go into that, you'll see all the different podcasts, which I find completely enjoyable. There's a few mystery ones that I just love listening to. I think we're doing the bright green now. I should have cut my stabilizer a little bit. See, isn't this awesome? You change colors all you want. All you want. I love this one. I love this one. And without any manual thread changes, it's kind of easy. I know you're following digitizing, but can the multi-needle machines ever stitch with more than one needle? No. One at a time, that's all you get. The really cool thing about this machine is that I have all the upgrades for it, and it has a cutting program. So the first 4 needles, you change them out for cutters, and it will literally, like if you're doing a patch, it will cut it out completely for you. So that's kind of like an added bonus. I've used it a couple times. It's kind of cool though. I clicked the link that Sue posted and it asked me if I wanted to open it in Spotify. Yeah, you can open it in Spotify and listen to it if you want. You don't have to have an account in Spotify or anything like that. They always say on the podcast, you know, wherever you get your podcast. So far it's been distributed to, I think, 6 places? 6 or 7?
Yeah, there's quite a few. I can't figure out how to share it.
Okay, I'll put a link, an Apple link in the group once we're done. I'm not in front of a computer because, you know, Dawn is. So we'll figure that out after. Cindy says, I'm enjoying listening to y'all right now. I'm cutting out a project. Yeah, awesome. That works, doesn't it? You can check in and peek. I call that work watching. I do that a lot on one of my monitors. Just put a show on. And I'm not watching it. I'm mostly listening to it. But then you can just look up and get caught up on it. OML, the Apple link has been posted in the group. You're awesome, Misha. Thank you. Misha.
Just about getting there.
Yeah, Misha's got it. See, this is why we love the mod so much. So, anyways, you guys can be excited for the podcast. I think it's going to be total embroidery fun. We'll be talking about everything embroidery. So. And they're fun to make, and I hope everyone gets a kick out of it. It's just something different. Jan says, I found it. Cindy, are you at home? You're always on the go. Linda says, just subscribed. I'm also a listener at work. Awesome. Awesome. You guys can also have a look around at different podcasts. I mean, subscribe to the embroidery one because that'll be fun. Oh, Don posted the link in the chat for the Apple one. So, can you zoom in on that a little bit, Don, so we can see the bright colors? Yeah, now you can see it. The 2 different greens. So the pink background and the other ones all kind of match with it. So yeah, this is the joy. Just watch it stitch, man. Is the Luminaire 2 also able to do normal sewing? Yes, but I will point out that there is nothing normal about the Luminaire. It does normal sewing, but it has like a big walking foot. It has lasers, it has viewers, it has calculators on it. It's just amazing. So yeah, I will try to do some videos on the sewing part. Because I think they're really cool what it can do, but I have mixed theming for sewing for me. Isn't that beautiful? Nanny gets loud. Nanny gets loud, but that's okay. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think it's kind of nice. Yeah, Karina, another Leanne. But can the Luminaire make coffee? I will double check to see if it can. My feelings is that it will. What do you think, Don? Can the Luminaire make coffee? Probably, yeah. We'll see. No, it doesn't make coffee. Although it probably could. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun discovering. What I'm most interested in is the technology, because let's face it, you guys all know, I'm a nerd. So the nerdiest part of it is the projectors. So I'm excited to see that and play with it. It can stitch coffee. Oh, Beth, that's a fantastic answer. Thank you. I don't. Did you hear that? Can it make coffee? And Beth Price says it can stitch coffee. Yeah, that's a great answer. I have a Luminaire, so cannot wait for you to teach me. Coffee mug rug, yeah. Well, I'll be doing lots and lots and lots of videos on it. So even if you don't have a Luminaire, I'm not expecting that, you know, the majority of people will. I find enjoyment in watching what the machines can do and how they do stuff. I often check out videos just to check out the machines. But yeah, the projector is going to be my favorite part. I hope you guys get super creative with your small town charm. Mine's all going to fit into Souville. It's going to be very nice. Nice bright colors. I think my favorite thing is the pumpkin face. I'm really happy with that. So everything's going to blend in. Next week, so next Saturday, we are going to be doing Block of the Month 2. And it is beautiful. But we are going to be stitching it out either on Ragnar or the new Luminaire. Who knows? It could be the same. But yeah. Block of the Month 2. I think you guys are going to absolutely love Block of the Month 2. I'm already up to 5, I think. So it's all good. Come do it. No, you come do it.
I guess it might be easier.
Just tense moment. There we go. Just wrap it up. Thank you. That was Dawn's pause in there. Will you be making Souville into a quilt? Yes, I will be. Kind of a quilt. Kind of. I've got an idea that I will share with you guys once I get the few things stitched together. So it's a lot of fun. I really like it. They're all the same pattern, but they look so different when people stitch them out. So, what's the problemo? Nothing. I'll watch it this time. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, it's so awkward. Is the block 2 for sale? Not yet, but I may put it up for you guys tomorrow. So, or today if you guys want it. Cool. Looking good. Okay, so I really like this pot. You like the what? Yeah! I just pulled out one of my Halloween fabrics, of course, and maybe a good idea for one of those podcasts on how you built OML. I suppose it's kind of a 20-year long boring story, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. I taught Don how to digitize.
Taught me how to do everything.
Pretty much, yeah. When I met him, I said, you know, obviously after a little bit, I said, how would you like to quit your job and do embroidery? And he was baffled. He's like, what? Because everyone who doesn't, you know, isn't in it, they believe that it's like hand embroidery. I'm like, no, come out and check my machines. And he was like, oh, heck yeah. Quit his job and started working. So it's awesome. As I looked at the dorm window, it reminded me of Captain Kangaroo. Yes! I just started listening a few weeks ago. Yeah! I'm loving how this is turning out. Oh, what does my mood want? Can you just wait a little bit, my mood? My Odie, my old guy. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that pumpkin, although it might be a little bit creepy, I really like how I placed it. You are correct. It does look like Captain Kangaroo. Just a little bit. The younger people in the crew won't know what Captain Kangaroo is, but I think my favorite in the whole entire world was always Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And if you watch the movies, you'll find out what an incredible man he was. It was so awesome. So, this is awesome. I would love to quit my job and run a business with my hubby. Yeah, it was. Not everyone can do it, because Dawn and I are together 24/7, 7 days a week. We work together, we live together, the whole bit, so you have to make sure it'll work. And we don't fight or argue or anything like that. We can agree to disagree, and that's why it works. But yeah, 10 years? Has it been 10 years, Dawn? 2011? 9, close enough. Hey, what's the date? Oh, we missed our anniversary. Jeez! We missed our happy anniversary! God! Oh, we totally... Your mom didn't remind us this year. She forgot, too. Oh, don't you play that card. He just said, I got you a Luminaire 2 for your anniversary. Yes. That is Dawn for the win. Dawn bought a big Harley on Mother's Day, so I'll never forget it. He bought a Harley on Mother's Day, so yeah. He's been my best friend. We were 12 and we'll be married 10 years in 2 weeks. Misha. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't know Don when he was younger. I was on the other side of the world, dude. Yeah, I kind of wish that sometimes, that we met when we were 20. That would have been cool. I thought it must have been your anniversary because you got the machine. Nah, Don.
I forgot about the anniversary.
Well,
has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, you don't get to play that card though. Did your mom forget our anniversary? Isn't that funny? Every year we forget it. I guess when you stay at home, not that I'm complaining, but everything gets blurry, the days. Like I do the same thing on a Saturday than I do on a Monday. So it just kind of all blends in, so we lose track of time. Easily. Apparently. It happens. Oh well. My ex-husband once bought me a high-powered rifle on my anniversary. I can see why he's an ex. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. My husband has been a huge part of my hobbies. He buys all my machines. Well, that's lovely. That's the way to do it. Embroidery is good for your soul, I think. That's what we always say. It's good for the soul.
I'm glad that you got me into it.
Yeah. You guys can't hear Don, but he said, I'm glad you got me into it. He enjoys it, and, you know, we work hard on the digitizing and running the machines and the whole bit. So he does the production now. I don't have much to do with it. Well, he's doing production. I help out some, but I'm doing OML embroidery stuff. So it works out. It works out. It's lucky he's still around with that gift. Yeah, I believe The Simpsons did a show on that where Homer bought Marge a bowling ball, and the bowling ball had his name on it. And you know what she did? She learned how to bowl. So, yeah, awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Met my husband at 12, married at 18. This year it'll be 50 years. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Hello, Sue and Dawn from Dallas, Texas. Woohoo! Long way away. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, I'm so happy. I changed all the colors for the pots, and I love it. It all goes. There we go. Congrats. Yeah, I know, that's amazing. So, you alright over there, Don? You're reading. Oh. Reading the comments. I'm wife number 3. My wonderful husband of 12 years says he wishes we met when we were young, but I remind him of the wonderful children he had from previous marriages. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Don and I wish we met a long time ago, but Sam and B are just, you know, me. They're me. They're mini-me's. They're copies. Carbon copies. It's fun because we're all the same. So Dawn basically has 3 of me. What's that? Fun for me. Fun for me now that they're adults. It is fun. Oh, what are we stopping for? We should not be stopping, machine. Reserve stop. Oh, I don't know why. How about you just stitch it?
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why don't you just stitch it? I don't know why. The flowers are so pretty. Whew. I didn't knock over the camera. I'm kind of happy. You tell it, Sue. Love your shop color choices. Thank you. It's bright and cheery, and the purple background, so it's kind of shades of purple and bluey purples. It kind of looks like an evening with a little bit of rain. Kind of that feel of it. I love it. I love it. We're gonna start on the hanging basket, which is amazing. This is some beautiful stitching here. It's beautiful. Now, I'd like to tell you guys what I did, because there's no puckers or anything on it. I used the dime fusible stuff. It's called Fuse Me. And it's awesome. So I fused the purple to this cutaway. I didn't use the no-show mesh. I used thicker cutaway and I fused it together. And it makes a big difference. Nothing is shifting or moving or anything. Up you go, Oats. Up you go, Odie. Come on. You want Daddy to help you? He's coming. Just relax, Odie. It's okay, baby. Just carrying the Odie up the few stairs. He doesn't do stairs. I fell in love with the shop as soon as I saw the hanging plant. I personally kill all plants, so it would be nice to have one in my quilt that never died. I agree. That's awesome. Hello, watch all the cords. Elizabeth says, hello everyone, good morning. Good morning. So it's nice to see the 10 needle running. You got a beautiful view, beautiful colors, and a gorgeous design. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys warning. When it does the sign, you guys are going to laugh. You're seriously going to laugh. It is like the perfect name. And it's funny. Anniversary presents. Apparently Dawn and I don't do anything for... It's not like we can go out to dinner. Everything's still closed. We're in the red. We're not locked down, but we're in the red. And he knows I love him, so... What's that? We had a steak dinner the other night.
Yeah,
Maybe we...
remember our anniversary that we did, so we gotta have steak dinner.
No, I don't want it again. Elizabeth says, I love Ragnar. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Pretty cool. It's nice to just let him run. I don't mind doing the thread color changes, whatever. But you could just listen to this guy. He's on the other side of the room of my desk, but he could just stitch away. So loud compared to the single needles though. Sue, did you say you fused the base fabric to a piece of cutaway? Yes, I did. That is what I did. Not the building fabric, but the purple. And it's made a big difference because it's quite stitch intensive and you got to deal with the push-pull factor. And I noticed that on a couple of other designs that stuff shifted a little bit. So I used Dime's Fuse Me, which is really nice. It's nicer than the Heat and Bond. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's lighter, I guess, with a good hold. And I just used my mini iron and just ironed it down and then hooped it. So the purple background is a 10 by 10 square. So, are we doing the sign now? Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna laugh. A green sign. Well, aren't I funny? I didn't realize I made it green. Well, that makes sense though. It'll stand out nice on the pink. Isha! The link I posted in the group for the podcast works on both Apple and Android devices. Oh, well, that's even better. I think it'll be fun. I think the podcast will be a whole lot of fun. So that'll be Wednesdays. I may or may not do videos on Wednesdays. Maybe I'll just give it a break and then, you know, do some more digitizing videos. But I think the podcast can replace that, and I think it's awesome. Chris Yost, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So I'd like to mention that with all your donations, that's what we bought the 2 new cameras with. And I think the new cameras make a big difference. And I think it'll make a big difference once I have the Luminaire and have the you know, all the cameras set up and the desk cam, we'll see better colors and brighter colors. I can see a huge difference already. And we can use less lighting, which is nice. I don't know why I think it's nice, but it gets hot and it kind of strains my eyes with all the lighting we had to put, so yeah. The new cameras look great. Yeah, I'm super happy with them. I put the Ragnar cam up yesterday and I was like, oh wow, look at the colors. Judy Quilt, thank you very much, Judy Quilt. Awesome. You can really, they're more true colors, and this over here is not great lighting. So, we have much better lighting where the single needle goes, and I think that is going to be fantastic. Oh, it's stitching out the name. I probably should have done it in black, but alright. It's stitching out the name now, so you guys can laugh. Hubby's family calls me the Oracle because I always find info needed. Awesome! That's a good nickname. I think the whole setup is amazing. I would never be able to figure out how to do it all. The Oracle. Yeah, there's lots to do for making videos. A lot of people think it's just make a video and upload it, but the uploading alone takes forever. I enjoy it though, I will say that. I absolutely enjoy what I'm doing. It's fun. Look at Ragnar go, I know. Small satin stitches. Hopefully, I think we're actually just about done. I did pink and green. We're totally done. Okay, that's awesome. So let me... Oh, I love the sign. Oh, I love it. Okay, thanks for your happy tunes. So, oh, I love it. Can you guys, let me see.
Yep.
Just without the shadows.
Yeah, it's not too close because the autofocus is off.
Okay. So, the name of my store is Kabloom.
That's awesome.
Isn't that hilarious?
That.
Look at my pumpkin. Oh, I like my pumpkin. And I love all the colors. But look at the detail in the flowers. Those are kind of sunflowers. Or they could be black-eyed Susans. And all these beautiful satin stitches. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, that's the awesome way of doing it. I love this. This might have to be a bigger one. I really love the hanging flowers there. So, awesome. This was so much fun. So, welcome to Souville. Make sure you visit Kabloom. Because, you know, I think I'm pretty smart with that name.
That's like the best name ever.
That's the best name ever, yeah. I wish I could find such a good name for the new machine, but it hasn't happened yet. So Kabloom. Green and pink for Lynn. Pink flowers. Orange to match the rest of the town. So beautiful. I love it. So awesome. What are you doing, Dawn?
Nothing now. Disappeared.
I know. We'll put on the other camera because you were doing it anyways. There it is. So, welcome to Souville. Go to Kabloom, buy your flowers. There is no satin stitches around it, just so you guys know. I'm going to set that up for you guys and just put the satin stitch part in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group so you have it. It was just, you know, an error on her part. So we can fix it and you can have it, and I'll do that right away. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed Ragnar stitching his face off in record time It was awesome. I'm really happy with my design. It's awesome. Are we frozen?
No, we're not. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
You already passed it. It's delayed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. So thanks for watching, and make sure you post your finished design in with the hashtag #DimeSoLong. So hashtag #DimeSoLong. And then Eileen Roche will find it. Oh, the cord just fell. Oh, well, that's okay. It kind of scared me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.